lot of the music for this album was written in early 2020, right kind of when the pandemic sort of started hitting. Because of everything that was going on, I was pretty inspired to write and to finish a lot of the music that had been kind of lingering over. A lot of the themes deal with balancing isolation with togetherness, a little bit of introspection, trying to figure out like where we fit in the world and how we work together. The ultimate realization at the end of all of this was that we kind of need each other to accomplish things and to make big things happen. Sort of like the saying, no man is an island. That's kind of, I guess, what I discovered by the end of this process. The album title came from the idea of being able to see clearly out of the window, but not being able to touch. So being able to kind of understand, but not necessarily communicate. I've been working with basically the same people since about 2018. We have a lot of trust, and it's been a very easy process to record this album. So I find myself being constantly surprised by what happens, but also loving it. So it's been kind of the perfect experience. My song Sprout is about revisiting a trauma from the past and kind of coming back to that place and realizing that it doesn't hurt as much as it did before, and that maybe some of that trauma made you stronger in the end. My favorite line from that song is, "There's the tiniest sprout growing through the cracks in the concrete," and that's kind of like the crux of the whole song. Trust exercise is about how I have a tendency to not really trust when good things happen. I'm always kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, kind of trying to hold on to those good moments and like let myself relax into those happy moments a little bit more. We kind of experimented with layering a vocal choir with a flute choir. So we ended up with this watery, like hard to pin down kind of sound, which I think really reflects the lyrics as well. My song Totem, I started this one around the time that Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. It's about how one sick woman ended up being the protector of millions of women's rights, and how we kind of ended up having to fully rely on her to hold our rights in place. And then when she was gone, what were we left with? It never should have been enough.
Yeah, we've gotten a chance to play the music over the past year all together as a band, and it's great to put it together in the studio. Great to play with everybody. The new music is beautiful, and there's some surprises, so I think you'll like what you hear.
I guess to talk about like how we've sort of put the music together for this record, I guess because we had the pandemic sort of interrupt what we'd probably play a lot of gigs, but in some ways that's been really nice. It feels a little fresh. I'm very much enjoying these new tunes.
I've been working with Kari for a little while now, and she's just delightful to work with. Her music is really fun, and she has a very clear idea of what she wants and how she wants it to go. But she also leaves you a lot of freedom as an improviser, and it's a nice juxtaposition of having this clarity of sound that she's going for and then getting to be yourself within that. It's a great project to play with.
I've known Kari for years, since we were in college together in Toronto, and a lot of her aesthetic that is still present in her music I really recognize from back in those days. It's something that I share with her, a kind of a harmonic sensibility, still a part of her sound and her composition and her band leading, and all this makes it really fun and easy to play, so it's a real pleasure to work with her.
Thanks for checking this out, and I hope you love the album as much as we've loved working on it.